Malibu e Canadá disputando.
They do just that, but Thomas HD does have a weapon as well. Kanata has a side angle here onto Thomas HD, and he draws the first tags. It's a trade, but he gets the full finish, and he won't get healed. And now, Kanata and Agers are on top. Game number.
Brasil tá disputando, mano, eu acho. Ó, pega, matou os dois.
And vamos for Kitos
Ô,
and
louco!
PH in also sitting at 2 eliminations here. That means the Shady being fully contested. They win
PH
all
inspirado.
spot.
Olha a parte, como é que foi?
From down low. The ankles were
Olha
so
o Ace Force
good.
jogando.
And this is how they converted.
A little game
massa! Nossa!
trying to do the
Chitado!
same thing, but he's just getting spotted out from all
PH
angles.
puxou o pendrive,
looking
viu?
like a Christmas tree ornament
PH
at
tá de
the
pendrive,
top.
rapaziada.
We have Cortes, we have Snazy already finding an elimination here. They're just going to hold on to the down body, and we already know what they want to do. They want to keep this body up and healthy to try to farm as much surge as possible. That's the way you play it. MA Podesite, MA Snazy have worked so hard to get here. We saw the difficult hurdle that they have to overcome just to get here.
Yeah, I think they're looking for some barrels, anything that they can use to try to keep them alive. We've already seen this strategy on day one. Zagu and Peppo Clip. It was made in day two, and this is what know that surge is going to be a hard thing. They're missing the down body. They're doing everything they can just to give themselves a little bit of an edge early on in this game. Even using the kinetic blocks. Every single tool in their tool belt is coming out early.
Hey, listen, we know that pro players keep strategies hidden, but my gosh, everyone is putting this to use, and we have to honestly give all credits to Peppo, Clip, and Zagu for revealing it early, but I think they put this strat on the map.
Yeah, he's here. The French go very loud in the
De novo essa merda! O
Well
pessoal tá
played for
disputando pra
Sentinel
caralho, velho.
Polarized there. They're going to be happy about that. Threats lingering everywhere, though. How is this still happening?
Caralho, por que os caras estão disputando tanto assim,
It's
velho?
Muzz and Paper. This time, onto the Brazilian duo.
Muzz, a duo region champion from both OCE and NA, teaming up with Paper. Paper's probably a very, very aggressive player. He knows how to play smart as well. Just a full-on balanced play style. They switched up their drop spot from Breakwater Bay. They wanted to be uncontested, but quickly find themselves in yet another fight. But you see all these teams in the minimap, they're converging on their location because they want to try to get that free surge of what they think it is.
No one wants to fall behind, but now we get to look at Teeny and Misha jumping.
They got pushed off, and then they went into their bag of tricks. They did exactly what they did
Até agora!
to this point, and those tricks will continue. And how long has it been, Monster? A couple of minutes already, and they're still farming that surge onto Striker. These guys are setting the bar high when it comes to surge. There's going to be very few teams that will be able to keep up with them if they keep at this pace.
Yeah, they're trying to get themselves well and far ahead of the competition. It's an excellent strategy. And it's hard to replicate. You have to put yourself playing well right now.
Yeah, qualidade. Some HP. That way they can go to the front side. The high ground battle is going to begin. Cammy and Seti, Vino and Queasy with the bounce pad. The fadeaway shot unsuccessful from Queasy and Vino. So the kings of the FNCS Invitational are still on the high ground for now. As Cammy's looking to come crashing down. He's built a little bit of a tower, so he doesn't go too far. So all the battles being forced lower and lower, down in the mud. Duke trying to fight with his back up against the wall by himself. Multiple duos beginning to surround and hound him. Top 17, though. All these points as a solo are massive for their run here in this competition.
This is a battle for ego, undoubtedly. Duke looking to see what he can set up. Turns around, breaks everyone off. And down comes Cammy. And then he's the target of Duke. It's the destruction here in the lobby by himself. With the knock. What a beautifully timed landing spot there, but Cooper hot on his heels here next door. They know he's here. Mero comes in, they're trying to hunt him out, but he's off to the races. Big tag. You know Duke wants to finish this one. Can he get it? In he goes. It's only going to take a single tag. He's under the ramp, goes for it, he gets it there. Nicely done.
Takes out Cammy, takes out the next one as well. The list of eliminations keeps on climbing before he finally falls. Into the top 10 we go with Flixie also a solo in this game. There's 4 total solos still left alive. No build. He's trying to make a play, but from the outside zone he goes down.
It's Mappy, it's eye drop on high ground. Take a look.
Seti
is still alive.
Seti
is still alive. Playing the backside zone, excellently done here. But the high ground comes down a little early. He has a true chance. Seti brings him down.
João Bilal mandou real. Eu ganhava WCS se tivesse valendo só mais suetam.
For everyone in the lobby.
He goes down into that top 4 we go. The only solo left alive, well, you saw him moments ago. It is
and
Mero.
Boa ideia, estou indo desligas as luzes aqui no campeonato.
Now they're going for some toe tags on Apoyo and Speaks. NA counterparts going at it. High drop on the other side, but he gets taken down by the NA duo. Huge shot by Mero, trying to go back to back, but they fall down the mountain. That's going to allow for Apoyo to survive momentarily. Super hot on the chase. He sacrificed himself to go for the elimination. Seti out of nowhere. Final 2 teams. Mero's trying to stay alive, but there's one duo still left alive, but it's actually a knock. Mero versus Sphinx. NA versus NA.
PHzinho tá vivo, tá? É ele contra o Mero.
NA will secure this here, but talk about the turn of events here. Mero taking down Seti, putting his name.
Mano, não tem como ganhar do Mero, rapaziada. É controle, mano. É controle, velho. Controle não vê um, não tem o que fazer, mano. É só ele andar reto que ele ganha. Olha isso. Olha que bosta. Não, olha que bosta. Olha que roubado.
He needs to put some respect on his name. Mero running out of build. That's his last chance. He falls all the way down. Mero goes out. That is Pollo and Sphinx. That is their second
Blackouts Classic. O cara se jogou.
Coming in this time, it's Malibuca gets tagged, so does Agers.
Agora o Canadá morre.
Already, and Malibuca gets a weapon. He finds Agers with a huge tag. Kanada's already down, and they're finished. They're done.
That was
nice,
a huge start for Malibuca.
Rebenta esse Kits morreu.
And immediately goes
Kits morreu, galera. Pô, disputar drop é foda, mano. Disputar drop é fogo, mano. Ô, gente, tipo assim, só tem 3 BR jogando campeonato. A maioria tá disputando, tá ligado? Não tem o que fazer não, mano. Não tem como ir bem, tá ligado? Fodeu. Marotou. Mano. Como? Nossa, ele passou do lado. Chat, vocês sabem que esse cara que tá marotando vai morrer, né? Certeza. Mano, os caras nem viram até ele tá marotando, mano. Que isso, velho? Ele sabe. Ele sabe. Ele sabe, não sabe, chat? Ele sabe. Ah, ele sabe!
They know they're around here somewhere. They probably already seen them drop just a little bit, but the bait has been taken. Down goes one of them. Misha and Teeny strike yet again. Now Pars is stuck by himself, and immediately you see him creating distance between him and his counterparts. He doesn't want to.
Sabe de bosta nenhuma.
To keep it low, to keep quiet there was a tough one, but take a look at that. Misha and Teeny, 2 games in a row. Surprise, surprise. They have made so much adjustment from the upper bracket to today.
Vai fightar.
It really has shown so far in the last 2 games, but now Teeny has to still close this out.
O Felipe Persa falou que os gringos têm muita noção e é ruim de fight, mano. Vocês concordam? Ah, eu acho que os gringos é muito bom de fight, velho.
With his back up against the wall, shots also coming in from the third party. Everything comes crashing down. But Pars is still able to put up a good defense for now. Matini's hot on his heels. First shot could be landed. Pars goes down to the low ground, and the 2v1 has been.
Vamos lá, vamos acompanhando agora, Gabizeira.
Será que tá high?
And contest them. A lot of our heavy hitters are either weak or out of the lobby,
mano,
so it could be
não teve um BR no Mundial que conseguiu manter o high ground. Não teve um BR que puxou high e manteve. É ele, mano. É ele, não é possível, velho. Olha o high! Ai, mano, o cara que matou o PHzinho tá no high, velho.
Potentially in the exchange in the full finish too. Peterbot has shut down Cammy's dream and hopes of making it far, but Seti is still up.
Tá, pô, que bagunça.
Malibuca turns things around or goes for height, even though he's by himself. What is happening right now?
We saw Axe Force by himself on height. Malibuca's taking a page out of that playbook, but he instantly drops down low into the mud, trying to go ahead and survive as a solo, and he gets to the front side of zone yet again. Now this is his chance to look back, but a whole different page. Also a solo, but less healed, less material to work with. Peterbot is continuously on the hunt and finds a monster of a shot onto Acorn, even though he's not going to get the spoil. But he's done. At least there's a heavy hitter out.
But Cold wasn't happy with that. He tries to hunt him down. Peterbot is on a slither of HP, barely anything. The siphon finally comes through, and now he's in a well-fighting position.
Galera, olha o Malibuca. Meu amigo. Meu amigo.
Cooper and of course Mero there on the front, but Malibuca's got work cut out for him.
3 solos left in the game. One of them is going to be Malibuca, continuously dropping down low. He's letting all those.
Ai, mano, o Cooper tá vivo, velho. Não, Cooper. Ai, Cooper, que é isso? Ô, Mero, você não é disso não, Mero. Ô, Mero, você não é disso.
Incredibly far. Mero, Cooper, try to do it again here, looking to make the redemption run. They got a hurt team in front of them. Off to the side they go. These are points that need to be earned. Cooper is earning his strength, but Mero is here to back him up. He holds it down. The siphon comes in now. This is it.
This is a 2v1 situation. Pixie and Cheatin', they're trying to go ahead and go against him. That's Chari there as well. An all-solo endgame. Cheatin' trying to join Polo and Sphinx as a team with multiple wins this weekend. Back-to-back shots. He's already been able to get one. Mero out for redemption in that last game, but he has no materials. Zone is taking him out until the final shot is in.
Porra! Mano, deixa eu ver essa tabela. Como é que tá os BR? Nute top 30. Pegazinho aqui top 34. Achadas e strike top 35.
Even see shots coming in, but Kanata takes damage. Thomas is already half health, and the fight has barely just begun. Kanata gets the first strike. Thomas goes down. Malibuca by himself. He's on the chase for Agers. Agers doesn't look like he has a weapon.
Não! Se ele pegasse a carreta furacão, ele ganhava.
Já vai passando.
Fudeu.
O Robab vai se maximizando por ali e agora vai ser no detalhe, Ingrid.
Ai, fudeu.
Nossa, que aflição, Keno.
Fudeu, o cara tá
ali a vantagem é do Robab de escudo,
ai,
mas eu confio nesse 1v1 do Kitos, que ele é muito bom de clutch. Ele já faz isso há muito tempo, a gente sabe como que ele joga agressivo. E esse é o jeito dele jogar. Já pune bastante o Robab. E vamos ver o que vai dar. A gente viu ali que da disputa de Interlagos, quem levou dessa vez foi o Canadá.
Fudeu.
E o Kitos segue sendo pressionado por aqui. Tá chegando gente.
Tá chegando um trade party ali muito complicado.
Trade party, mano.
Muito esquisito.
GG.
E ele tem que sair desse posicionamento. Ele sai correndo por ali, vai tentando se esconder. Robab também abandona aqui o ponto de interesse. Pelo jeito a galera entende.
Nossa, mano, tá lagando muito. Que é isso, velho?
Have spoken too soon. Paper will get the final finish.
O que morreu?
So the rewarded points will go to them.
Invitations were sent out to everybody this weekend. You can join the party if you want to. If you want to take that chance, but Paper and Muzz get taken down. They get cleaned up by Bryson Chubbs, who already
That's gonna be something to celebrate, but no celebrations here for Mero and Cooper. Not looking good right now. Just a couple builds here. Force the agenda, force the fight. They find one on the other side. This might be the best team to do it as well. We already knew Geras was hurt. Cooper jumps into the box. He goes for it, puts it all on the line, doesn't quite find it, and Mero's here to back him up, and the finish comes in. The refresh was massive, and they're right back in the game. But do they have heals? Did Cooper find anything there?
It's the little details that matter. Because now that he has materials on the side of Mero, of course.
Another one.
And able to heal on up. Oh, there goes his teammate as well. Geras goes down.
Wow.
And now they're both
booted
and booted, ready to go ahead and continue their run. Their point lead is just growing larger and larger for most of the game.
Inacreditável. Galera, Cooper e Mero vai ganhar essa porra. Olha os caras jogando, mano. Os caras são tarados, velho. Os caras são loucos, mano. Até agora há pouco eles não tinham nada, mano. Mano, eles estão usando muito o pathing dos caras, velho.
Peter Bob and Bylight to say the same thing about them. They were in the situation that Cooper and Mero were in not too long ago. They have to take a page out of their playbook, but that's Kanata and Agers over on the other side. See Peterbot trying to take the space, but finally moves back, reunites. He hears a lot of teams crashing in. He doesn't want any part of that.
Vai pegar até pisar, hein?
Vai, ó. Peterbot is finding more and more. He gets the finish, but there's duos down low. It's not safe by any means. Starting to run thin on material. Plenty of teams down low. He's got to get out. That's Duke. He takes down, so fragmenting a team there.
Pela parte de baixo, porque a quantidade de material não é tão grande, mas a bala a gente sabe que os meninos têm. Vamos nessa.
Vambora, vamos acompanhando eles aqui pela parte de baixo. Pressionando pra cima do Ryze. Essas são boas eliminações. Tinha que insistir mais um pouco. Tá se regenerando por aqui o Striker, o Nute. Gabizeira agora assume a frente. Vai limpando o espaço. Vai garantindo uma boa rotação para sua equipe. E os jogadores rasgando ali na tempestade. Olha o chat de eliminações.
Pô, será que o BR não tá parando muito na borda, não?
Vai sendo eliminado por ali, cai também o Achadas.
Tô parando muito na borda da frente, parece. Mas voltou, legal.
Pega essa eliminação, Nute. Vai buscar. E ele sai correndo, tentando deixar os recursos na tempestade. Mas o que é seu tá guardado. Isso aqui tem dono. Gabizeira ficou um pouco preso ali na tempestade, mas consegue sair. Toma bastante dano.
Quase morre.
Precisando se regenerar, Nute. Não viu o Enzo passando.
Meu Deus.
Robab passa pela outra ponta. Eles vão saindo do low.
Saíram.
Não querem encostar na tempestade. Vai utilizando o colchão.
Meu Deus.
Junta. Que rotação linda. Que coisa maravilhosa.
Vai, Nute.
Daqui, Risk.
Cara, que bela rotação eles fizeram. Conseguiram, às vezes a eliminação não tanto, mas o refresh é muito importante. O Gabizeira vai pra cima, hein?
Gabizeira chega aqui próximo do Cooper, que já tá machucado. Olha a galera vindo!
Opa!
Bom abate! A segunda eliminação do Nute contabilizado. O Gabizeira também vem com efetivado. São 3 eliminações e eles seguem. O top 8 tá na conta. Vão se mantendo agora.
Nute e Gabizeira ganham essa partida, hein?
Se eliminar, top 6. Vem na contagem comigo, Brasil. Olhos a gol! Mais 4 pontos agora, tem jogador pela parte de baixo.
Que isso?
Adianta.
Que isso?
Tudo bem. Causa muito dano. Gabizeira! Ele desce, mas eliminado. O top 3 é
muito
nosso.
Bom, mano. Muito bom, velho.
Pela parte de cima.
Que isso, que qualidade,
linda execução, fez o dever.
O Cooper tirou!
Tá acompanhando esse finalzinho agora. Carmi. Cheat pela parte de cima. São 2 contra 1, tá bem encaminhado. Tá tentando sair da tempestade por ali o Carmi, mas não consegue! E a vitória!
Seguida.
Inacreditável, mano. Olha o top 2. Ganharam 2 seguidas. Nute e Gabizeira top 11. Como é que tá pra esse pool? Rapaz. Olha lá, hein? Ai, comeram uma ligumba gostoso. Otário! Vai! E aqui, ó! E aqui, ó, seu otário! E aí, ó! Otário!
Você mudar do nada, cara. Não dá pra você inventar algo no meio de uma final de FNCS.
Mudaram.
Então eles...
Tão mudado. Toca na buzina, parece que não tá torcendo pro Brasil, cara. Esses caras tão jogando muito, é impossível eles perder. Impossível eles perder, né, rapaziada? Fala aí. Não tem como, mano. Já ganharam o campeonato, impossível perder. Quis de pegar, morreu? É, fudeu. Nenhum BR vivo. Olha o Vino no high, mano. O Vino é tarado por high, velho. Olha isso. Vino e Quiz é tarado por high. Chat, será que quando o cara é o melhor jogador do mundo, será que ele vê os mods dele mesmo? Deve ser, né? Só dele e mais ninguém. Era só finalizar.
But it wasn't enough. Meanwhile, Seti, Cammy versus Queasy Vino on the high ground. Seti's already done enough to take one down, but Cammy's hurt too. Vino's hurt too. It's a back and forth. We may not think there's a rivalry here, but there sure is bad blood. Seti on fire, still going.
Que cacetada!
To say about it. Vino shuts that down.
Cammy, though, finally gonna get put into the dirt, though not by who we were suspecting. It's Bryce and it's Chubbs controlling the high ground now. Vino doing what he can from below. Cole still trying to hang on, but it's gonna be Bryce, it's gonna be Chubbs as they take another victory royale of the weekend.
From the lower bracket, fighting their way through it to the grand final stage.
Deixa eu ver como tá a tabela. Rapaz. Galera, eu acho que é impossível o Câmbio buscar, né? Eu acho que o Cooper e Mero ou o Pixibá ganha. Possivelmente esse aqui vai ganhar. Como é que tá os BR aqui, velho? Cara, nenhum no top 10? Nenhum BR no top 10, mano? Nenhum BR no top 15? Nenhum BR no top... Eu tô vendo certo? Puta que pariu. Top 22, mano. Top 39 e 44. Mas, mano, vamos concordar uma coisa? Vamos concordar que os BR tá sendo grifado? Grifado não. Eles estão levando tático de jogo? Vamos concordar? Não, se eles tivessem free, eles estariam jogando muito melhor, velho. Tenho certeza, os caras não é ruim não, mano. Nossa, mano. Que isso? Nossa, esse Canadá parece muito chato, não parece, velho? Olha ele gritando igual um idiota. Então, rapaziada, para de falar que o Brasil tem que melhorar, mano. Eu já tô abalado. Sério mesmo. Se falar não, eu já sei, tô abalado. Cara, se os caras do Brasil que passou e eles são os melhores daqui não conseguiram se dar bem lá, imagina nós que não passou. Imagina você que não passou, eu teria zerado 6 lobbies. Nem sempre os que passam são os melhores. Mas quem que é então? Fala aí pra mim que eu não tô sabendo não. Mano, eu acho que se o King tivesse passado, talvez ele teria se dado bem, não sei. Nossa, o pessoal tinha que ter passado, mano. Foi muitos BR que não passou, velho. Mais da metade dos BR não passou, né, mano? Passou 3 BR de 7. Caralho, mano, ficamos com saldo negativo, rapaziada. O Kami tá vivo? Baixadas! Será que o Baixadas já... Será que o Baixadas dá uma brincadinha ali?
Ran out of builds there in the moment. The win could have been theirs too. But now, back onto the hands of Bryce here, our last standing.
O strike o Baixadas tá vivo.
Inside the top 5, still trying to make a run for it. Swinging his way between builds. He's trying to get caught up and get trapped in the flies.
Tô falando que o Brasil não é bosta, rapaziada. Igual vocês estão falando.
Threats in Buga, threats in this. Oh my gosh, so many solos still standing
do Buga.
We've seen this once already from threats this week.
Pelo achado, seus putos.
Can it happen again is the real question we have to ask next. Is threats fighting just above the water's edge. Recognizes players in the water and he strikes and he finds it. That's going to be polarized run. Come to an end. Threats on the other hand. Refresh on the builds, exactly what he needed. All of that brick just going to continue to protect him all the longer.
Lucy's still in this. Give it up for Lucy, Copenhagen. He finally got a chance here to make some more.
Meu amigo.
5 elims, 9 total for the team. He still has builds. Threats is looking very healthy, but there's MK Papa who's going to fall there. There's a player on high ground. Okay, so every team's Lucy needs to make a big decision. Find Shalom. This is Asia, but no! Clap from behind. Threats does not drop at all. And up he goes, and now he knows it's his chance here, but no. He falls too. And Chico takes it all away.
Dá pra ganhar, entregou, hein? Tirou o tiro. Entregou a paçoca. Deixa eu ver a tabela. Aqui acabou. Aqui acabou. Gabizeira top 26, Achadas top 30. PHzinho aqui top 44. Nossa, pior que os moleques tinham potencial do caralho. Olha isso aqui, mano. Olha. Morreu 3 no drop, velho. Que brincadeira, mano. Malibuca mudou a estratégia, hein?
They've managed to survive the initial drop, but the damage.
Olha a skin do Malibuca.
Thomas, a little bit further away from Kanata and
mano, eu quero que venha fizesse solo, velho. Quero que nenhum, não.
NA versus EU all weekend long here. And EU has been the one to pay the price so far, but both times fully situated here to 2v1. Agers and Kanata close the deal here. Thomas HD.
Roubaram aqui, beleza. Bota a câmera do outro lado, dá pra ver os pontos dos caras que já acabou, galera. Cooper e Mero, World Champions. Muitos pontos na frente. 107 pontos na frente.
Down is gonna land. Potentially on a team. Meanwhile, Mero's in a fight. Continuing to push through this lobby here. Placement points now to be earned. Every team that falls now will push teams closer.
Só que eles não devem saber que ganhou ainda, então eles vão tryhardar pra caralho.
Mero and Cooper, they might just run into Muzz, and Muzz, he lost Paper earlier on. Don't believe he's had an opportunity to look for.
Nossa, ele não tem mats.
Based on when Paper was
não é possível. Não é possível.
So now Mero,
não é possível.
Backside. Merstash in Tayson's box. He could go massive here. He wants to find the shot to connect. Both teams gonna get dropped another layer here. Inside the box though, it's gonna be Tayson first to fall. Cooper and Mero just continue.
É o dia dos caras, mano. É o dia deles, velho. É o dia deles ganhar, mano. Não tem o que fazer não, velho.
Despite having been knocked,
olha isso, mano.
No way, but he finds Kylie there
olha
too.
Mero, velho.
And his teammate gets finished off now too. Shot from the side here. He has no more build. He needs to.
Que isso?
It's over, and down he goes. There is still a runway in front of Cammy and Seti. If they can get over 10 eliminations.
Galera, dá pra eles perder ainda, tá?
That will be a 100-point
dá pra eles perder, mano. O top 2 tá com 290 pontos.
It's all or nothing.
É o Cami e o 7 com 290.
Arlan_SDS mandou R$1. Suzu, Tommy mandou DM falando que o Messi morreu. Te amo, Suzu, seu lindo.
É, 7 Cami dessa vez, top 2 eu acho. Nossa, mano, juntaram, velho.
Seti will find a brief moment, but it still might not be enough. They need these eliminations. It doesn't matter if they get the placements.
Here we go, Cammy on the run right now, trying to find some eliminations.
Nossa, arrebenta.
Might just be the next one, but nothing next door. Cammy has decision to make, misses out on the opportunity to find elimination. Seti here, still 22 players in this lobby. Anything can happen right now. Should they just go on a run? Should they go on a streak?
Ah, o Nut tá vivo.
Still up, off to the side. As a solo right now. No build for Acorn either. It's looking a little dicey here.
Já que qualquer pontuação aí é dinheirão que vale.
Doing everything he can still just to try and see if he can buy himself in cold. Another couple of points. Everything matters as far as placements are concerned for some of these other teams. Sure, it might not be first, but it's still the difference between thousands of dollars as far as leaderboard is concerned. Acorn's gonna try to take a shot from some players on the backside. ABM Rapid looking for his escape. He still has Batman Bugo with him.
Meu Deus, olha a
solos and a Lando duo. The zone is gonna pull back in Acorn's favor. Cammy, meanwhile,
o Cammy tá vivo até agora.
They're still keeping the charge going.
How are they still alive right now? Truly fighting for it. Cammy needs a second here. He's got to drink the slurp juice, or at least find a siphon. Something up the two. Trulex, Chiche on the low ground here. Have to continue to fight back.
Passa slurp, burro.
Have to continue to fight back. It's all or nothing now. You need
Por que ele não se cura,
They
velho?
have to finish things up. They have to take out the lobby. Earn as much as you can.
Vargas mandou R$1. Se não falar que me ama, dá o cu pro Pulga.
To earn as much as possible here, but what a run it has been for Cammy and Seti. Rapid and Batman Boogar in front of him. Who will be the next to fall?
It is an absolute scramble.
Cami vai ganhar essa partida.
Teams are just
Galera, Cami ganhou o campeonato.
Over the place, and it's going to be finally Cammy, Seti, with a little bit
Cami
of
ganhou, já era.
here. Other teams in the mid ground. But it's going to be Flixie first. Nearly putting an end to the Polish run, but instead, Cammy Seti turning around 180.
Tira a câmera. Tá zoando, galera. O Mero já ganhou já.
Trulex, Chicho on the high ground with 6.
Olha o Chico.
Trying to make a comeback here. What a tournament run it has been. You got to have nothing but appreciation and support for Cammy and Seti, who are fighting for it. Keeping it interesting. Oh my gosh. 4 HP. Down goes Ticho. Cammy will not give this up without a fight. Trulex now coming in. He's hurt. It's a 2v1. What you gonna do? Got a player behind him. Trulex gets broken out here. Cammy still giving him a run for it. One build. No build. 2v1. He's healthier, but there are two. Cammy goes in. No shot. Trulex finds it. Siphon comes through. It's now one-on-one, and Trulex wins the game with 9
Trulex, Mero e Cooper.
Lift that trophy.
Caralho, mano. Bora ver a tabela aqui. Resultado, rapaziada. Top 1, Cooper e Mero, $1 milhão. Top 2, Cami 7, $650 mil. Top 3, Trulex e Chico. Nut Gabizeiro, top 22. A Charles Strike é top 24. E top 47, Kits e Pegazinho. Faz parte do jogo, mano. Foi o que eu disse ontem pra vocês, velho. Pra um ganhar, outras pessoas vão ter que perder, mano. E vai ser assim sempre. Não só em jogo, como fora do jogo, vai ser na vida, mano. Às vezes você vai querer um emprego, só que outra pessoa vai conseguir no lugar de você. Só que às vezes, mano, não era pra ser. Às vezes tá vindo coisa melhor, entendeu? O que importa é você não desistir e seguir em frente, mano. Uma hora dá certo.